We've been having a bumper year. We've been touring a lot. We just came back actually from Caribana directly into New York, where we did a couple of shows, and it was magnificent. And it continues. Coming up, we have one of the biggest boat cruises that Caribbean artists actually perform on, called the Uber Soca Cruise, happening in November, and Ravi and I represent Chutney on that cruise, where all of the artists nationwide, not nationwide, but internationally come on board the ship, and it's pretty amazing. Have a lot of food there, so I'm pretty happy about it. Then we're doing Miami Carnival. We're getting into that. We're getting into a bumper season of Diwali as well, where Ravi and I are quite excited because my birthday is falling the day of Diwali, so I'm really hyped about that. I'm a Diwali girl. And then Christmas is right around the corner, and we have releases that will be coming out, especially from Nisha B. I'm working on some projects right now that I'm hoping will work, because I thought the market is changing so much that I wanted to make sure that my products would work in the market. So yeah.
Alright, and how, I'm just looking for something a little different now.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about Nisha at home. Now that you have the store and you have Aaron and you have all these different things, how you've been able to manage?
Well, it's been a bit difficult, especially touring with the store now. I know it's going to be a little hard, but I mean, anything in life you need to learn to balance. I'm a Libra, so I usually balance things off in my life. My son is my life, so he's the one that's first and foremost the most important. You know, if he's uncomfortable in something, you know, I won't make him uncomfortable, or, you know. So we always think about Aaron first, and you know, I just think that I think I strayed from a question.
No.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Can we ask me this one? Fasting, so I ate nothing.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Are you-
Yes. So Nisha be at home, and you know, I've been able to manage.
We can probably continue.
Yeah.
You would continue from.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
take time course for him.
When I'm at home, I'm a real home girl. I love my husband cooking for me. He cooks great. Looking at TV, I'm a TV hound. I'm a movie freak.
What's your favorite movie?
I like horror genres, which is pretty weird, or comedies, but I prefer horror. I remember being on my plane to my shows, my tours, and looking at horror movies on board, while Ravi's looking at Ever After, and he's like, "We're watching it," and we had to switch. Yes, it was pretty funny. Yeah, but at home you get Nisha, just me. I like being myself, and even on stage you'll see Nisha be the person Nisha B, but off stage it's basically the same person, because I don't think I do anything different. Just have singing, and on stage and off stage. Well, I do sing a lot off stage too.
How has the experience as a mother been able to change, you know, your thinking as an individual?
Well, being a mom changed me 100% totally, because now you look at life differently. You look at everything given to you differently, because Aaron was definitely a gift to me. I knew I wanted children. I knew I wanted to wait to do certain things in my life before I had a kid, and I felt he came in a really good time for me. And he teaches me a lot each day. You may be surprised how much a kid can teach you, and he teaches me every single day of my life something new. And children these days are very smart though, so yeah.
I heard that he enjoys drumming.
Oh, when he goes into the band room, he likes the keys or the, you know, stuff like that, but he loves drums. He used to take all of his toys, anything he could beat, and just beat it. He would beat my knees, he'd beat anything. But now my sister from Miami bought him a drum kit. He literally beat it until it burst. So yeah, we have to look in a new one for him. But I think he's going to be a musician or something, because he likes it. I would sing and he would sing the same key I'm singing on. He picks up things really quickly. I can't snap my fingers to it, but that's okay. And he's just like a brilliant 16-month-old. You know, I think I'm going to be really proud of him.
What's one thing about Nisha B that people would not even think that, you know, this is Nisha?
That I eat a lot. A lot of people are thinking, they ask me, okay, just had a baby, you go to gym, what do you do? And the truth is, my life structure, I guess, is the reason that probably you all think that I lost weight or I'm small. But I work very, very hard. I travel a lot, and I run behind my kid a lot, so probably that's what it is. But you all will be very shocked to know that I'm a huge junk food fan.
So what's your favorite?
Fried chicken.
So you always buy KFC?
No, I like home fried chicken. Yeah. That's really good. And a couple, others. And I like home cooked meals. And well, I swear, husband's cooking is the best in the world. My mother-in-law, my mommy, they cook real good too. So I like home cooked meals, things like tomato choka, and just I love things like that.
Okay. Now I know you're really busy, so I just want to ask you one thing. What bit of advice would you give to younger artists like yourself, more so female artists in the industry, in terms of reaching to the status that you have reached, and what it took for you to actually be there?
I've been in the business for a very, very, very long time, and I've learned a lot. And I think when you're humble, that's the key to your success. Because when you're not humble, you think I'm better than this one, or you entitled, you give yourself a name like the best, whatever. Nobody is better than nobody. No human is better than nobody. We are all here. We live, we die. That's what works. That's the cycle. But to the young ladies in the industry, I just want you all to always have respect for each other, acknowledge each other. Don't hold grudges or do silly things. Remember, we are all role models. Even you all are role models, and you always have to remember people are looking on to what you are doing. So you always have to, I'm not telling you to live a fake life. It's not like you're living a fake life. You be yourself, but you just bear in mind that there are children looking at you, and there are people looking at you, and you're a role model, and you have to, do things in an appropriate way. And I want the young girls to also know that every day is a learning lesson for you all. Always keep learning, always keep practicing, always keep perfecting your art, because nobody's perfect, nobody's ever going to be perfect. You just have to keep trying at something to be the best you can be.
Okay, great.